found in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act and functions to limit the exclusive rights of the copyright owner. Federal law states fair use requires no permission from the copyright owner to use the work and is not an infringement of copyright, and provides a number of illustrative examples of potential fair use, including criticism.
Welcome to No Shoes Live. Oh, it's me. I'm No Shoe. I'm No Shoe. It's your birthday. I'm No Shoe. Oh, welcome to No Shoes Live. My name is No Shoe. That's N-O-S-H Alt 129. Let me say it again. That's N, it's O, it's S, it's H, it's Alt 129. Oh, come on, keep it together. Thank you so much for coming. If that's what you did, that's your business. Thank you so much for being here. My name is No Shoe. This is No Shoe is Live. I'm here live every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. I'm here every day from now until May 18, 2018. Live every single day. Why am I live every single day? Because I made a commitment to the old gods and the new that I would do a live YouTube show every single day from December 18, 2017 to May 18, 2018. And I'm going to fulfill my obligation because the old gods and new have been so good to me. So good to me. I'm so blessed by the old gods and the new that I will happily fulfill my obligation. It's not easy. Believe me, it's not easy. If you know me, it might be easy for some of y'all, but it ain't easy for me. But I made a commitment and I'm going to uphold. I'm going to fulfill my obligation. All right, so if you've seen any of these shows this week, which you haven't, because why? I have no subscriber, zero subscribers. I have no views. I have a couple of views, accidental. One comment, one guy left a comment. No shares, nothing like that. So when I say if you've seen yesterday's show or any show this week, I know you haven't. I'm saying this for the future those of you who will see this, and maybe you have seen some of the previous shows. Anyways, because of the tragedy in the school shooting in Florida, my mind just could not get off. Not the shooting, because I lived through all of them. I remember being in Los Angeles watching Columbine on television in 1999. I remember that. And then, you know, all of the other ones, Virginia Tech and Newtown and all of them, you know? And so, and I feel for them. I feel when they happen, you know? But then we go on with our business. Like after a couple of days, we go on with our business while families are left picking up the pieces. And then another school shooting happens. And then people say they're gonna do something. And then another school shooting happens. And then people say they're gonna do something and nothing happens. And then another one, and it just keeps happening over and over and over. And soon your sensitivity to school shootings unfortunately starts to decline. Oh, another school shooting? Oh, another school shooting? Oh, it's another school shooting. So what's for dinner, you know? But in Florida, it's different. Those high schoolers, those kids in that school, those survivors, oh my God, I'm so impressed with them. They brought me back to life. I have to tell you that. You're not going to believe this, but what I'm telling you is true. I've given up on this. I have given up on this world. Maybe one day I'll talk about, this is not supposed to be like a personal, in-depth, personal conversation about myself, but in so I'm not going to go in depth. But I've struggled a lot recently. And when I say recently, I mean like the last 5-6 years. And I've kind of given up. Not on life, but on being a contributor. Like being y'all call them influencers. When I was younger, I was into dance, I was into acting, I was into directing, I wrote plays, I choreographed, I did all of that. And I made some people laugh and entertained some people on a very low level, small scale. And I enjoyed it, and I wanted that to be my life. And I've failed at it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I just keep failing at it. I just keep failing because of I think it's my mental makeup, you know? I'm a genius when it comes to the ideas. I just fall apart during the execution, you know? So anyway, I've struggled these last years with all kinds of stuff. And I had given up, meaning I've decided that the world doesn't want anything else from No Shoe. They don't want anything from No Shoe. Not that they want anything else. They didn't want anything to begin with. The world hasn't accepted anything from me. Old gods and the new have been good to me. That's all that really matters. But this world hasn't really been interested in anything that I've had to offer. And so I thought I would just retreat and live a nice small life in the corner. I will try to stay healthy and just live it out until it's done, you know? And knowing that once I pass on, nobody would know who the fuck I was ever. And you have to when you make that kind of decision, it's a come to grips kind of thing. You have to really, some people don't come, when they realize that their services are no longer needed and they're irrelevant in society, a lot of people check out. They check themselves out, if you know what I mean. That ain't my style. I would never do that. But I had decided that I'm not going to put my emotions and heart into anything trying to entertain the world or that kind of thing, you know, which was my passion for my entire life, you know. So I'll just sit and live a nice small life until the end comes, and I'll be happy with that, you know. I had made peace with it, you know. It took a while, but I made peace with it. Then this shooting in Florida happened. Then I watched these kids. It's amazing. It's amazing to me, you know. Not only had I given up on myself, but I've given up on the world, because it seemed like what was important to the world was stuff like Kim Kardashian and just weird stuff, The Bachelor, and So You Think You Can Dance, and that seemed to be what the world was interested in, and I had no interest in that. So I thought this world is, if that's what y'all are focusing on, y'all are fucked. Y'all are as fucked as I am. But no, y'all are more fucked than I am, because I'm gonna die soon. Y'all gonna have to live through this for a long time, this bullshit, you know? And then this shooting happened in Florida. Then I saw these kids, not millennials. I've been mistakenly calling them millennials. This is Generation Z. These are after millennials. These are children of my generation, Generation X. These are their children. Every time I think about them, I want to cry, because it made me optimistic again that the world it's not over. Like, it's not going to die with me, and it's not going to die with Kim Kardashian, and it's not going to die with, you know, So You Think You Can Dance, you know? And they've inspired me, and they've inspired me to rethink. If you saw yesterday's show, you realize that I said that I'm gonna figure out what's the deal with Kylie Jenner. She's so popular, and she moved the stock markets yesterday with one tweet. That's something. That's a power or something. Whether it's good or bad, I'm not making a judgment that way. What I'm saying though is it means something. So I can't discount a Kardashian or a Jenner anymore, and I apologize to you all. I'm using to them because I'm using them as an example, and they're just human beings out there trying to live their life and do their thing. You know, whether you agree with how they do it and why they do it and all of that, that's they have their relationship with their old gods and new or not, and they got to deal with that. And you all as consumers who are eating that stuff up, y'all got to live with that too. I'm going to be an anthropologist, and I'm going to dig in and figure out why y'all like that stuff. And that's going to help me stay relevant. I don't have to like it, but I want to understand it. Anyway, so I wanted to show you all a video today because these kids, every time I think about them, it makes me want to cry. But these kids have had a really rough week. From the shooting to all of this media in their faces, they haven't even had a chance to grieve yet. And they're just now back home, and I think they're going back to classes next week. But there's so much stuff they're gonna go through. They gotta walk through those hallways where they heard these rounds popping off. They gotta walk through spots where they know they saw a classmate laying. Some of them lost good friends. Some of them knew these people very well. They've got so much to go through. And so I was thinking, they're so strong. I was watching them being so strong this week, but this weekend it's going to be a little more quiet from the media. They're going to be more with their thoughts, and no generation's kids have been like them. From my studies, they've done a lot. They've matured a lot in a small period of time, but they still are emotional beings, and they've got to recover from the trauma. And some of them are going to have PTSD, and it's just crazy. Anyway, so I was trying to find a video to let them know that, man, we love y'all. Generation Z, I love you all. And y'all are fighters, and the road is not going to be easy, and y'all going to have to stay strong, stay together, love each other, stay passionate about what you're trying to do, even though it seems like the adults are so stupid and we don't know what's going on, but y'all are kind of clear-minded. Y'all are not mature enough to make those kind of, I can't give you every credit, but y'all are fucking mature enough to go to Congress, to go to the White House, to go to your state capitol, to organize a march for next month in DC. So stay strong. And I think I found a video that when I saw it, it was helpful to me too, but I think it'll be helpful to you. Take a look.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tennessee Williams, Arthur Miller, Eugene O'Neill, Edward Albee, August Wilson. August Wilson is one of the greatest playwrights in the history of American or world theater. It is a privilege, an honor, a responsibility, a duty, and a joy to bring his brilliance to the screen. I am particularly proud and happy about the young filmmakers, actors, singers, writers, producers that are coming up behind my generation. In particular, Barry Jenkins. Young people understand this young man made 10, 15, 20 short films before he got the opportunity to make Moonlight. So never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. If it was easy, there'd be no Kerry Washington. If it was easy, there'd be no Taraji Henson, P. Henson. If it were easy, there'd be no Octavia Spencer. But not only that, if it were easy, there'd be no Viola Davis. If it were easy, there'd be no Michael T. Williamson, no Stephen McKinley Henderson, no Russell Hornsby. If it were easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. So keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
The great Denzel Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching No Shoe is Live. It is Friday, which means tomorrow's live show is a brunch with no shoes. Join me for brunch. I'm thinking I'm gonna have something like some chicken. Brunch, you can have breakfast stuff, and you can have lunch stuff. I think I'm gonna have some baked chicken. So join me tomorrow live for brunch with no shoes. Until then, hey, if you see Liza Koshy, let her know that I have still hijacked her outro. And if she wants it back, she needs to contact me directly. Aight? Bye!